So from today onwards, we will start one new topic, and in the continuation of the same, we will revise Vedic mathematics series, and then in the meanwhile, I will try to solve more questions of percentage, and if there is more concepts remaining, then I will try to complete that one. And from here, I will start profit and loss, and once I am doing profit and loss, I will start uploading there also revision part. So revision I will do for everything. So profit loss, let's just start it. Profit and loss. So profit and loss, one thing is very important, that whenever we are solving a question, we should think from shopkeeper's point of view. Think from shopkeeper's point of view. Let me write nicely. So that's one of the thing which will help to solve questions of this. Okay, so first of all, let's understand what is how it is working. So suppose there is a commodity which cost to the shopkeeper 1000 rupees, and what he will do, if I am a shopkeeper, I purchase a commodities. Let's suppose in 1000 rupees what I can purchase. Suppose a dress, a jeans I purchased. What I will say, if I purchase at 1000 rupees, I know that after some time, because nowadays discount we have to give, so I know that I need to give discount. So after giving discount also, we should be the one, or the shopkeeper should be the one who will get benefited, or who will have some profit, so that he can run his business. So I will MRP the markup price, that's called markup price, MP, markup price, that's called MP, which I will write on the dress. And then when the customer will come, they will purchase, and I will sell after giving discount at 1200 rupees. So what is happening over here, that the cost of goods was 1000, but I have written markup as 50. So how much markup I have increased? 50%. So markup percentage, or markup percentage is how much? So markup percentage will be always calculated based on the cost price. Okay, so 50% is, so markup price MP minus CP is markup price divided by CP into 100 is our markup price percentage. Similarly, so profit and loss. Okay, then next thing is discount. So discount will be given, this is a cycle. So on cost price, we increase, or we given a margin or markup price percentage, that is 50%. So if cost of good was 1000, I made it 1500. On this 1500, now first of all I purchased a lot of jeans. So one jeans cost me 1000 rupees. So what I will do, I will put on the store, and one jeans I will put on the label tag 1500. Those 1500, if a customer came and saw, okay, I like it, they will purchase, and then they will ask me, okay, discount. So I'll say, okay, you are a very good customer, so okay, for you I'm giving you at 1200. But at the end of the day, I need to earn money, otherwise what's the meaning of doing the business? So 1000 rupees jeans I sold at 1200, so eventually I'm making 200 rupees profit. So for profit will be always at sold price, that is SP, sold price minus cost price upon cost price into 100. Okay, these two are on CP, on cost price. These two are calculated based on the cost price. But then there is one more thing, that is discount. So discount, to calculate discount, what is happening? So when we go to the shopkeeper, he won't tell me okay how much markup percentage he took. Even if you ask okay tell me how much did you get, even though he got as 1,000, he will say as we got at 1,200, we are just giving you, we are not taking any margin, we are not taking anything, just so that he can sell it, but in reality they are lying. So this cost price they are not going to tell us. Okay, so for them these two things are actually known by only the shopkeeper. But discount is what it is written like in very bold statement, and it is written on the market price, that is MRP. Some market price is nothing but suppose MRP only. Okay, so if there is a suppose good 1,000 rupees, or suppose that okay if MRP is written 1,200, but still the discount we used to get discount that okay you can get at 1,100. Do you think that shopkeeper used to buy this per good at 1,200? No, if he do at 1,200 and sell at 1,100, he has to close his shop. So MP discount is calculated on market price. Something like 1,500 is written, then you will say okay we are giving you 5% discount, so 0.95 multiply and then you will go. So for discount is sold price minus market price upon market price. Okay, upon market price into 100. So these are the three important things, and I will try to accommodate. I need to try to accommodate, resize little bit. Let's just resize. And now I can bring that one above. Okay, yeah, now I think it will come. Cut, paste. Yeah, so in this case I have calculated that 50% is the markup percentage. So now what is, okay, let me just, these are very big, let me just resize it to smaller. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's good. So this is based on the CP and this is based on market price MP. So if the price of good it was written on the banner that it's 1,500 but I am selling at 1,200, how much discount I am giving? Discount is 300 in how much? Market price 1,500. So it will be how much? 20%. So I am giving 20% discount. But even giving as 20% discount, even I gave 20% discount, at the end of the day the shopkeeper, I am making how much profit? So my profit is again 20%. So what I did, I gave a ridiculous amount of, I increased the price and wrote a mark price of 1,500. Then I give 20% discount. Here successive is working, 50% increase, then 20% decrease, and that's how I get to know the mark price, and then I get to know my profit. So it's not just submit and you will get to know this one. So there is a way which I will discuss, but for the concept wise this is how it used to happen. This is the concept of what is the cost price, what is the market price, and what is the selling price. Selling price is the price at which the customer used to buy. Cost price is the price at which the purchaser or the business people used to purchase any material. Market price is the price which is marked on the material for the selling. So as I see over here that 50% increase and then 20% decrease. Can I say 50% increase and 20% decrease? 20% decrease. So if I can easily see over here that it is increasing and then decreasing, and it is after increasing it is decreasing. So it's already, I can say that it's in the form of successive discount. So 50%, let's try to understand if we can do. So 50%, how much multiplying factor? So first of all we have to write in the form of percentage. So 50% is 1/2. Then multiplying factor we need to add 1, so it will be 3/2. So multiplying factor 3/2. Here 20% 1/5, multiplying factor -1 minus 1/5, it will be 4/5. So if I have this value 1000 and I know the multiplying factor, I can calculate this value. So how much it would be? So it would be 1000 into 3 by 2 into 4 by 5. 2 2 ja 4, 5, 200. So 3 2 ja 6, 6 2 ja 1200. So yes, successive will going to work over here because first increasing and then again it's decreasing. So successive will be working over here. So as the successive is working here, what we can also do is, I know that this is 3 by 2. Okay, so CP or first multiplying factor was 3 by 2, second multiplying factor was 20%, that is 4 by 5. 4 by 5. So if I try to find out the value, how much I am getting? 6 by 5. So from 1 it is becoming 6.5, and this is nothing but the profit percentage. So 1 is how much? 5 by 5. If from 5 by 5, how much is increase? 1 by 5, and 1 by 5 increase is how much? Increase is 1 by 5, and 1 by 5 in the percentage term is 20%. So I can say that successive increase of, first of all, markup price and discount will give us the profit and loss. So one very important thing come from here, that is successive change of markup percentage and discount is equal to profit percentage or loss percentage. So it's one of the important point. Let me highlight it, or it's better, I think, if we just have we need to highlight this important point. Okay, so let's highlight. Oh, it's fine. This is important. This is very important line. So let's understand and let's take more example and try to find out if it holds true. So suppose that a person is buying, or always a question, always think from shopkeeper's point of view. So shopkeeper, what he is doing, he is purchasing a good, suppose as 2000 rupees. He knows that he need to give discount. So what he will do, he will give mark price, let's take 75% more, 75% increase. So how much it will be? It will be 1500 rupees, right? 50% plus 25%, 50% of 2000 is 1000, and 25% is again 500, so it will be 1500. So markup price, the increase is 1500, so eventually the markup price will be 3500. Now what happens, that customer came and asked for, okay, give me discount. So he offered 10% discount. So 10%, let's take, for the sake of solving this question, how much should I take? Okay, let's take 10%, it's fine. So after 10% discount, how much he will be selling? He will be selling as 3150 rupees. 10% is 350, and 3500 minus 350 is 3150. So eventually how much he is making? He is making profit of 1150, and 1000 profit is 1150, and in percentage term how much it will be? In percentage terms, it will be how much? So it will be 57.5 profit. So if you try to find the same thing, if you try to solve the same question with the successive one, then 75% increase is how much? 3/4. And increase is there, so multiplying factor plus 1 will be there, so eventually it will be becoming 7/4. Similarly, 10% decrease is there, so 10% is how much? 1/10. But again this is decrease, so multiplying factor 1 minus, so it will be eventually becoming 9/10. So previously it was 1, then what is happening? Successive 7/4 into 9/10. Yeah, 9/10. So eventually this is becoming 63/40. 63/40, right? Okay, yeah, 63/40. So from 1, that is 40/40, it is increasing to 63/40. So how much is the increase? Increase is 23/40 into 100 cross, how much it will be? 57.5 again. So again it can be, if to solve this question 23/4, it can be written as 24/4 minus 1/4. So 24/4 is 80%, minus 1/4 is, wait, 28 na, 24. So yeah, 24, it is not 80, it will be 60%, and it will be 2.5%. So eventually will be 57.5%. So there's one more thing. If we notice now that in this condition, if we notice that if suppose I call it a% increase, or let's just call it a%, and this is b%. Okay, so what will going to happen is, if I see that a% increase, or let's just take for the sake of this question as of now, let's take a% increase and b% increase. So can I say that it will be right now it's in the percentage form, or let's take in the let's take right now in the fractional terms. Okay, so suppose this is not a percent. If a fraction is, the value of fraction is a and the value of fraction is b, so or let's take in the fractional terms. Okay, then we will do, if fractional terms, if we take, then as I am doing 3/4 plus 1, what is actually does this mean? 3/4 plus 1, this 3/4 is 75% and this one is 100%. Okay, so for the convenience of solving, either I can do one thing, that I can take normal way, or then I can take fractional way. But first take the fractional part. We are adding 1, we are adding 1. Okay, so 1 is nothing but 100. 1 is 1, it's not 1%. 1 is 100. 100 by 100 can be written as 1, so it will be 100%. 1% is 1 by 100. Okay, there's a difference. Normal 1 is 100 by 100 and 1% is 1 by 100. So here what I am adding is 1. This is this part. So if a% increase and b% increase is there, so I can write a formula that 1 plus a into 1 plus b will be our successive increase. That will be our successive increase. So eventually, if we multiply this, we will be getting 1 plus a plus b plus ab. or in the percentage terms, sorry, it was in the percentage terms, right? Fractional terms we will do later on. So in the percentage terms, this will be 100 plus a, and this part will be 100 plus b, and eventually this will be becoming 100 into 100 plus 100a plus 100b plus ab. Okay, so if I take 100% in the beginning, okay, and there is an increase of a percent and b percent increase, and then we got this value. So this value we got. So in successive, what we used to do after finding out this value, we used to, after finding out this value, we used to see how much is the difference, that is our 23 by 40. Okay, and then we divide by the initial and then into 100. Often at times this is 1, so we don't used to consider, but in reality here 1 is there. 23 by 40 divided by 1 into 100. So similarly, what we will do here is this is 100%. Okay, so earlier, one mistake I am doing here, earlier I guess in the percentage we learned that if 100 is there and I want to increase a percent, and then I want to increase b percent, so what I can do from 10 I will increase a percent, and in 10 I will increase b percent. Okay, so here what I am doing, if I use the same concept, I can see from I am increasing a in 100 and then I am increasing b in 100. So our initial will be again, this will be 100 into 100. So initial was this one, finally it became this one. So what is the actual difference? So what actually will be our difference? So changes will be, delta is change 100a plus 100b plus ab, right? Plus ab. Okay, so percentage change 100a plus 100b plus ab, and in the initial was how much? 100 into 100. So we will write over here 100 into 100 multiply with 100 to change into the percentage terms. So this 100 will do this 100, then I can write percentage as a plus b plus ab by 100. This is we will get when and this is a formula when we are dealing with while calculating percentage, or when a and b are in percentage. Okay, so one more thing which I want to refer here, that here I am doing 100 plus a and then 100 plus b, and because of which our initial was 100 into 100. In this one, what used to happen, that what I am doing, 1, I am adding 1 plus 3 by 4, or suppose there is 1 plus 1 by 10. So initial was what? 1 into 1, and that is only 1 itself. So in 1 I can divide 1 as 1 into 1, but 200 I will divide as 10 into 10. That is the difference. Because of this we don't have any issue over here, but here it took us some time, or we might to clear our doubt it took some time. So let's try to solve this question with the help of the concept above. So here in this case, let's copy it, or let me just take this selection in a very way, copy. So this is the selection which I want to keep over here, paste. A percent is our a percent is 75% and my B percent is 10%. So according to this formula percentage change of profit in this case is A plus B. So 75% plus B, because we know that this is decreasing, I will write minus sign, plus how much, A plus B by 100. So my A is how much, 75, B is again then is 1 by 10 by 100. So if I solve this, how much I will be getting, 75 minus 10 is 65%. Then over here this 10 will go away with this 10, and this will be, instead of plus minus minus, so this will be minus 7.5%. so eventually how much I will getting, 57.5%. so as long as we remember this formula, we can easily solve without doing anything. We can easily come to this conclusion. So this is also one of the important point in successive. This is not only for this condition, we can use this successive at any time or with any type of formulas. So successive, whenever is successive, we can use this formula. So again, this formula is this when we are dealing in the terms of percentage, but it might be a possibility that we are not dealing with the percentage, we are dealing with the fractional values. So in fractional value, we will take this same example. In this same example, our A, or let's just take A dash for here. A dash is in percentage terms is 3 by 4 and B dash is 1 by 10. Okay, so I have just taken A dash so that there will be no confusion. So A dash, what is happening, because it's in fractional terms, so in the beginning it was 1. What is happening, 1 plus A increasing, and here 1 plus B is increasing. So how much it is eventually becoming, 1 plus A plus B plus AB. So increase, delta is increase. Previously it was 1, now it has become this one. So increase is A plus B plus AB, right? And increase percentage is how much, A plus B plus AB divided by 1, which is nothing but that one, into 100. Okay, that will be our in percentage terms. So let me just highlight this one also, and try to solve, try to confirm whether this is correct or not. When A and B are in percentage, so in this case our, or for the sake of solving, A dash, so that confusion won't be there. Okay, with red pen, A dash, B dash. So in this case, our A dash is how much, our A dash is 3 by 4, our A dash is 3 by 4, our B dash is minus 1 by 10. Why minus? Because this is decreasing. So let's try to solve with the formula given above. 3 by 4 plus minus of 1 by 10 plus 3 by 4 into minus of 1 by 10. And eventually, if you want to find in the terms of percentage, so into 100. Let me find some space, make some space, yeah, into 100. If I try to find out the solution, so how much it will be, 3 by 4 minus 1 by 10, and then eventually this will be becoming minus 3 by 40, all multiply with 100. So after solving, our this one will be 40, so 10, 30 minus 3 into 100. Okay, so it will be how much, 30 minus 6 is 24. 30 minus 6 is 24. Did I made any mistake? Oh, 3 by 40, that's also correct. 3 by 40, 3 by 4, 3 by 4, 30. So here how much I got in the first time? 23 by 4, right? So some mistakes. So A is 75% means 3 by 4, B is 1 by 10. So 3 by 4 minus 1 by 10, correct? Minus of A dash into B dash. So it will be 3 by 4 into minus 10 minus 3 by 40, correct? So 40 is LCM. So 10, 30, it is 4. Oh, right. How come it's become 3? It's become 4. Here it will be 4. So 30 minus 7 is 23 by 40 into 100. So again, this is becoming 57.5 percentage. So whichever method we use, either this one, okay, whichever is convenient for sake of solving, or this one, whichever I am going to use, I will surely end up a successive this one. So this is also a method to solve. So whichever method I will going to use, I will end up, let me add some more pages so that it will be convenient. So whichever method I am going to use, I will be getting the same results. So profit percentage, so these things I have already, I suppose, yeah, I have written. Let me just yeah, this is the important part. So which is why this has been highlighted. So there is one more thing, that we can try to find the cost price and market price. See, let's try to do one thing. Let's bring this point, copy, yeah, copy, and let's paste over here, paste, and try to find out some relationship, because I can see over here that a lot of things is related to CP and MP. Okay, so for the time being, I will write CP as C, market price, MP as M, discount as D, and profit as P. So let's try to find the relationship between discount and profit. Okay, so discount and profit we will try to find. And why? Because from here I can take two values. That's why we will try to use these two equations. So profit percentage P I can write as, so for the time being, either I write profit, it represents percentage only, so I'm not writing over here this percentage, so it only differ, or if necessary I can take, or let's take, or sold price as S. So I can write as S minus C, right, S minus C upon C, and then into 100. So I can rewrite it as S by C minus 1 into 100 is our S. Discount, on the other side, discount, I can write it S minus M upon M into 100. So this is nothing but S by M minus 1 into 100. So one more thing what I am going to do is, let me resize it little bit smaller, and to this as well, resize it to be smaller, this side, I can say that I can rewrite this as also, that with black pen. S by C, S by C, S by C into 100 is equal to P plus 100, right? P plus 100. My discount will always be on the sold price minus market price, correct? Profit will be on sold price minus cost price, correct? Okay, let's move. So here sold price upon market price into 100, I can write as 100 plus discount plus 100, discount plus 100. Can I say this? Can I say this? I'm not sure, because let me check. How is I calculate discount? So this discount is calculated based on sold price, market price minus sold price, right? Discount is market price minus sold price. Discount is market price minus sold price, right? Or sold price minus market price. So how is we should calculate discount? How much discount Bhaiya gave us? Bhaiya gave us 450 discount. So how I calculated? Market price minus sold price, right? So this is a fundamental mistake. This is a fundamental mistake I did in the formula. That is, here it will be MP minus sold price. See, it's good that I revise, otherwise I would have been just remembering the mistake one wala. Market price minus sold price. Okay, the color won't come. It's fine. Shall I just remove it? Delete. Let's make one more. Yeah. So my mistake also got covered. It's good to revise, otherwise hard to find any mistakes. So what I did mistake over here, here it will be M minus S. M minus S. Here will be 1 minus S by M. And if that's the case, then what will be the change? What will be the change? So in this case, our discount will be becoming S by M equal to S by M into 100 will be equal to 100 minus D. 100 minus D. Okay, and in both the case S is okay. Let's take this equation 1, and let's take this equation 2, and let's divide equation 1 by divide equation 2. Equation 1 divided by equation 2. So SC upon 100, S by C into 100 is equal to S by C into 100 equal to P plus 100. P plus 100 divided by S by M into 100 is equal to 100 minus D. 100 minus d. This 100 will go away, this s will go away. So eventually my formula will become m by c equal to p plus 100 divided by 100 minus d. This is one of the important formula. Okay, so let's try to find out if it's hold true in any case. So let's take the same example. So if I take the same example, that is this one. Let's take this one. Copy and paste. So in this case, suppose I don't know mark price. Suppose that I am not aware about this and I just got these values. I am not aware about this value. This is my question. So I will say that mark price upon cost price will be equal to, and yeah, one more thing is given to me. That the profit is 57.5%. So this will be how much? P plus 100. This is the formula. P plus 100 divided by 100 minus d. 100 minus d. So our mark price will be equal to C into this one. So 2000 into 1 plus this one 100 plus. So it will be 157.5 divided by 100 minus d, that is 90. Right. So 0 will go away. Let's see if it's visible by 9. So 1 5 plus 1 6 6 plus 7 13 13 5 8. So yeah, it's divisible by 9. So 9 1 ja 9. How much is 667? 763 5. Multiply this one. So how much? 3500. Answer. So we can easily calculate the mark price. It will be again 3500. We just need this equation. Okay, this is the equation. If we follow this equation, we can solve any question. So as of now, what we have discussed till now. So the first method 1, is the main thing, or the method. Method also it's fine if we call method. The first thing is think from the shopkeeper's mindset. Second thing is this values, this one which we did mistake earlier but we corrected now. Third thing what we have done is this value. And what next we will do, that we have already done successive wala we have done. Then there is one more, or probably the one which we might use, that is the ratio terms. One more is use of ratios. Use of ratios. So use of ratios, suppose the question can be asked in a way that cost price of 25 mangoes, cost price of 25 mangoes, and instead of writing it in a number, we can write, or it can be written in the form of selling price. So selling price of 20 mangoes. So he purchased 25 mangoes, and at whatever amount, in that amount he say the cost price, suppose that he has 1000 rupees. Okay, so he purchased 25, so he had 400. He got one orange at 40 rupees. Okay, so he purchased at this one. What he did, that he sold Okay, so think of this way, this question, that he has 25 oranges, each orange cost 40 rupees. Okay, so he had total of 1000 rupees, he has purchases 1000 rupees mangoes, 25 mango at price of 40, but he sold them at 50 rupees, 50 rupees 20, so 50 rupees per mango. So eventually he earned 1000 rupees, which is equal in both the cases. But here he only purchased 25 mangoes and one mango cost 40 rupees, and he sold 50 mangoes and one mango cost 20 rupees. So how much he make profit? 10 rupees 10 per mango. Profit percentage 10 by 40 into 100, so 25%. But we are not sure as of now that how much is the purchase cost, because this purchase cost is, this price is dependent on the purchase cost. So next question is also given. Let's just complete the question. That discount on 15 mango. So whatever the discount he is giving on 15 mango, he is making profit on 10 mango. Okay, again the same concept what we have done with the CP and SP and above. So the question, if the question asking difference between profit percentage and the discount percentage. So if the question is this, how to solve, how to tackle this type of question, so we will use the percentage over here, or the concept of percentage, that is if suppose one mango cost him C. Okay, so 25C will be equal to cost price as C, so selling price, let's suppose S, so it will be equal to 20S. Okay, and similarly if we think discount 15 into discount or something, some discount he gave, so it will be 15D is equal to nothing but the profit of 10 mangoes. So if profit of one mango is P, so it will be equal to 10P. So if I divide it, so my C by S will be becoming how much? My cost by selling price becoming how much? It will be 4 by 5. And here my D by P will be becoming 2 by 3. My D by 2 will be becoming 2 by 3. So what I can do is, if this is the case, then I can rewrite it as cost sold price, or let's just write mark price and then sold price. So in the ratio we'll just write whatever the ratio is. Cost price is 4, cost price we got as 4. Our sale price was 5. Ratio, I'm just trying to write it over here, ratio. So one more thing is here in this case my profit is 1, right? My profit is 1, but if I see this ratio D by P 2 by 3, I want my profit to be 3, then I can say discount as 2. So for my profit to be 3, what is happening? I need to multiply 3 over here, then I will multiply 3 over here and multiply 3 over here. So now my new cost price, market price, selling price, my cost price will be becoming 12. Okay, my selling price will be becoming how much? 15, and then my profit will becoming 3. Once my profit is 3, my discount will be how much? My discount will be 2. So my discount is becoming 2. If my discount is 2, how much will be my profit? We marked up. My markup will be 17. Then only I give it to discount, I sold at 15. Right? So the question is here asking me difference between profit percent and discount percent. So profit percent is how much? Profit percent is 3 by 12 into 100. This is nothing but 25%. and discount, how much it will be becoming? Mark price. So discount of 2, and discount is always on the base of mark price, right? So 2 by 17 into 100%. So 1 by 17 again I need to remember 1 by 17. So I still need some revision for 1 by 17 is something equal to 5.88%. 1 by 17 is 5.88%. So how much it will be? 10, 16, 11.76%. So the difference is easy to calculate. P percent minus D percent, how much it will be in this case? So 25 minus 11 is 14, but 76 is here. So 13.24% is my answer. 13.24% will be my answer to this question. So for today, let's keep it here, and in the next one we will try to solve again more questions. So let's revise one last time whatever we have done as of now. First thing is we have to think from the shopkeeper's point of view. Second thing is markup price equal to markup minus cost price. Okay, markup minus cost price divided by cost price. Okay, into 100, and profit is also in the term of cost price. Sold price minus cost price, but discount will be in the term of mark price. So mark price minus sold price by mark price. Second thing is successive change of mark price and discount will give me profit and loss percentage. Then one formula also I derived. That formula is when A and B are in the percentage terms. So A plus B plus AB by 100. That will be our formula. After that formula, we derive one more formula when A and B dash are in the percentage. So it's nothing A plus B plus A dash plus B dash. Why there is a difference of 100? Here no 100, and here is 100 because 1 into 1 is 1, but 100 into 100 becoming, see here 100. So what I can say, in this one I increase A percent, in this one I increase B percent, and the percentage wala we have already discussed. Yes, if possible, let's open percentage wala. So in percentage we have already discussed. Where is it? Silly mistake. Yeah, here. So if our expenditure is 100, here is 10, here is 10. Instead of increasing, what I am doing, dividing into two parts, 10, and increasing on each one. So this 10 increasing 20% will be coming 12, and this 10 increasing by 40% will be coming 6. So we have already performed this type of operation, but see, whatever I have done over here, if I think that our expenditure is 1, price is 1, consumption is 1, so there is no issue. But in terms of 100, it is dividing into 10 into 10. But in 1 is 1, so every place equal. So that is the difference over here, which is why in this case we got A plus B plus AB by 100, and in this case we got only A plus B plus A dash B dash. So then mistake we found out, and with that mistake we came with on a formula mark price by C. See, one more thing, always think of multiplying here and here, like cross multiplication is equal. So in this case cost price is related to profit and mark price is related to discount. So this is the formula. But again, one more thing is here, P plus 100. This is in the term of profit. If it's loss, then P 100 minus L it will become. Okay. So then use of ratios, we understand how we can use. If profit is 1, but we need profit as 3. So we just multiply, we place at 3 to make it this one. We don't care what is the cost price, we just care about the profit, and then that's how we call as discount, and we solve the question. Otherwise it will take so much time. Okay, that's all for today. We will continue with this one, and at the same time we'll try to solve more questions of percentage. There have been some questions which I haven't completed, so the more question in the continuously I will try to solve. Vedic math also I need to do, so we will continue to move on with the next things.